Welcome back to the Talking Hedge. I'm Josh Kincaid, Capital Markets Analyst and host of your Cannabis Business Podcast. Today's episode is sponsored by the Great Outdoors. Today we're going to talk about a snapshot with the Arizona medical marijuana market. So looking at year-over-year sales for Arizona 2018 to 2019, sales increased 36%. So stores sold about 165,700 pounds of product in 2019. That's a 36% increase from 2018, which resulted in about 122,000 pounds. The Marijuana Business Factbook estimated that Arizona could reach 620 million in medical marijuana sales in 2019. Fourth quarter 2019 saw record sales for Arizona month over month, as the Arizona Department of Health and Services reported sales volume figures for edibles, which constitutes extracts and non-edible infused products. In August alone, saw 500 pounds of edibles sold, which is only up 0.6% from the month prior at 494 pounds. Combined sales volume of all product types reached 14,745 pounds in August, which is a very unique way of recording data. Looks like Arizonans bought 2,200 pounds more of cannabis than the month prior simply because of this coronavirus. Looks like this pandemic has led some Arizonans to buy more medical marijuana as they are stocking up during the uncertain times. The Arizona Department of Health and Services reported that in March, Arizona medical marijuana patients bought 2,200 pounds more than they did in February. That's about 35,335 ounces. So Arizonans purchased a total of 17,000 pounds of marijuana in March. Divvying that up is marijuana flower at 15,400 pounds, edibles 511, and then other at 1,175. So dispensaries were able to remain open during the pandemic because they've been deemed essential businesses. So are golf courses in Arizona. However, many dispensaries are only selling marijuana via online ordering and distributing it via pickup or delivery. So we're not going to dive into the Arizona medical marijuana program with their monthly reports, simply because we are going to get the Burning Bush podcast. So this is an Arizona-based independent podcast about plant medicine for mental health, brought to you by this guy here, Tyler Hurst. So he's got his own Burning Bush podcast. So we're going to get him on. He works with the Arizona Department of Health and Services. So he's going to give us that recap. Today's podcast topic was inspired by Thomas Lee. He said he wanted to see some more info on edibles. He's putting this in the comment section from the last video we did, which is the top 10 industry news stories of the week. Thomas said that it'd be neat to know what the current market trends in the industry are around baked goods, beverages, chocolates, and cookies. Also, anything in the Arizona medical market would be greatly appreciated. So we're doing this quick medical market snapshot and then bringing on Tyler Hurst, who's the podcast host of the Burning Bush. So he's going to give us a recap. He also works at the Arizona Department of Health Services, so he can give us all those statistics. We'll also do another podcast on edibles. There hasn't really been a report that's been updated in the last 6 months, so we'll just kind of grab a couple since fourth quarter 2019, kind of piecemeal those together. But that's been inspired by Thomas Lee. So if you've got something you want to see, let me know. Put it in the comments, and we'll try and cover it the best that we can. Also on deck this week, we're going to do a little quick video about what is the NFL telling us about the economy. And then we're going to do our usual weekly finance update that we've been doing since the market kind of went crazy. We're going to look at how concentrated stocks are. We'll also briefly cover the automotive industry, oil, the U.S. balance sheet, and of course, gold and silver. Did you guys hear the story about the ex-Green Beret that was behind a failed attempt at an armed invasion of Venezuela funded by U.S. billionaires, essentially a coup? So with that, we're going to roll this one up. I'm Josh Kincaid. This is the Talking Hedge. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and come back to this episode. Or don't. And I'm out.